Okay.
Madam.
Okay. Good morning, Srinu.
Good morning, madam.
What was the last topic? Tell me, Srinu.
Customer accounts receipt. Here, madam. In that topic, DR DZ we completed, madam.
What, Srinu? I posted the invoice also, no?
Yes, madam.
I posted the invoice April 22, 28 also I completed. I have shown the report also, FBL file, right?
Yes, madam.
Yes. So now I am going to discuss about advance received from customer. When we receive the advance from the customer, this is the asset or liability in your point of view. Tell me.
Advance all-time asset, madam.
Advance received from the customer. You received advance from the customer.
Okay. We have to.
You have taken advance from the customer. Is the asset or liability?
Asset. No, sorry. Liability, madam.
Yeah, liability, right? If I give the advance to vendor, that is the current asset.
Yes.
Okay, so if I taken advance from the customer, that is, I have to show that under the current asset, right? Okay,
Yes.
so but normally customer where we can show assets or liabilities? Assets. Customers we can show under current asset. So that is the reason in the last session, what is the GL account I assigned into the customer master?
Customer 200,111, madam.
That is under current asset. I will take the Excel sheet. Okay, so I created one customer, say Reliance. Okay, so they actually customers are nothing but their those we can have to show them under current asset. Okay, that is the reason under current asset I created one GL account which is 2,01,111. So now whenever I receive the advance, whenever I do purchases, it is debiting, it is showing under current asset. Once we receive the payment from the customer, it is crediting. Fine. But now when I take in the advance from the customer, you want to update your current asset or liabilities, Teja? Whenever you receive the advance from the customer, you want to update asset or liability. Teja, are you there? Teja, unmute yourself. Swarna, so when I receive the advance from the customer, you want to show that under asset or liability?
Liability, ma'am.
Yes, right. So, but I assign in the Reliance Master this current asset GL account. So, whatever the transaction I am doing with the Reliance, so it is going to update current asset or debit or credit card. Okay, but now when I receive the advance from the customer, I want system to update liabilities. Then how? Any idea, Srinu? What we have to do? In case of vendors, what we did?
We have
Vendor.
created special GL, ma'am.
Yes, exactly. So by using the special GL indicator A, okay. So first what I do, no, by take under current liabilities, okay, I'll create one GL account, say 1,501 or whatever. This is advance from the customer. I can't assign two GLs in one customer master. Remember, I can't assign two GLs in one customer. The same way, I can't assign two GLs in the vendor master. So I'll take this advance. This is the indicator A is advance. So under this indicator A, what I do now, I'll provide the link between 2 lakhs 11111 2 lakhs 111 and 1,500. Okay, so I'll provide the link between these two GLs under indicator A. So whenever I receive the advance from the customer, okay, so I'll give the indicator A. What happened? Instead of updating this GL account, okay, it will update this your liabilities. Understood? Any questions?
No, madam.
Okay, fine. So now I'm going to do that. Okay, first what I have to do, I have to create one GL under current liabilities, say 1 lakh. Okay, 501 I created something is, let me take 501, let me check 501 is available or not. I'm going to FS00. One lakh 501. Okay. So what I don't know, I'll take 2 lakhs. Okay, it is already created. Okay, so this is advance. No, sundry creditors. I created already. This is sundry creditors. Creditors. Okay, let me take 1,502. Okay, so I copy from 2 lakhs 111. This is our debtors, right? And N16 I copy from that, but I copied from debtors. This is liability, current liability. Okay, so this is advance from debtors or customer. Okay. Next, this is also reconciliation account. We can't do posting directly to this GL account. Okay, fine. I copied from, that is the reason I copied from 2 lakhs 111. That is also reconciliation. Reconciliation account means what? We can't post anything to directly to that GL account. Okay, fine. So this is the GL account I created. Then only one configuration required from SPRO. Okay, what is that? I have to provide the link between 1 lakh 502 and this 2 lakhs 111. Okay, so I am going to SPRO. Financial accounting. Receivables payable. Customer sorry, business transactions, down payment received, define reconciliation account for customer down payment. So here, so indicator A, you have to look at this down payment indicator A. Just double click this chart of accounts, enter. Here, this is the reconciliation account. This is the special GL account. Reconciliation account is the GL which we assign to the Reliance customer. That is right. And special GL account is I just created. So by providing this configuration, so whenever I take an advance from the customer, I have to give the indicator A. When I give this indicator A, instead of updating this GL, it is going to update this GL. Okay, save. Select your own request. Okay, fine. So let us do posting. Okay. So first, what I have to take, the advance from the customer. Before the sales, I have to take the advance from the customer F-29. Okay. So let me take advance from the customer. I'm going to do testing F-29. So today I'm going to take, so select the customer, company code, period. Okay. So select the customer. Okay. Special GL indicator A. I have to give this indicator A. Then only it is going to update your liability. So give cash GL account. GL account, this is amount I'm going to take advance from the customer amount is say 1,56,000. Okay. So you should update the profit center with this amount, right? And text advance from customer. Okay. Enter. Star plus enter. Okay, save it. So F-29 transaction I used in the accounts receivable submodel. So obviously it will update your Reliance customer master. We can see first customer report. Where you can see the customer report, FBL 5N, right? FBL 5N. So I'm going to take FBL 5N. So let's see customer whether he's debited or credited.
Credited.
Okay. So execute. It will not show now because no items are there. Any idea?
We have to select special GL transaction.
Very good. Okay, we have to select the special GL transaction. The same what I did in case of vendor. I'm doing the same thing here also. Okay. So these are special GL transactions. So it can process it under special. If I select this checkbox only, it can show that. Okay. So execute. Right, 1,56,000 is credited. Okay, fine. Now go back. Okay, now, so what I have to take while doing practice, every time please look at the documents entry also. I'm not showing that because every time you have to observe what is the entry. Okay, so it is showing the latest document number. Okay, always write the notes also. Sorry, write in the notes what are the entries it is going to post. Okay, now it is cash account is debit, Reliance is credit. So what is the document type? What do you think? What is the document type it would be? You can see here. Obviously payment, right? This is DZ. DR means sales invoice, DZ means payment. Okay.
Yes, madam.
Okay. So every time please observe FD03 and select your company code, or if you don't know the document number, giving the document list, go for DR if you want to see, or DR, DZ, DA. So like that, please verify every time, concentrate on entries also. Okay. Fine. Now, yes, I received the advance from the customer F-29, cash is debit, customer is credit. Yes. Now, what I have to do, I have to post sales invoice F-22. Okay. Go to F-22. So now automatically when I taking sales invoice, what is showing? DR is up. Right? So now customer is going to debit. Right? So it's shown if any advance is there against with him. So at the time of posting, it will show you that this is the advance you have with him. Okay. Now I'm going to post that. Okay. And sales posting and 50. What is the GL account? 50?
100502.
Huh?
100502, madam.
100. What is the entry? What is the entry is, at the time of sales invoice posting? Entry for sales invoice posting?
Customer account related to cash account.
Sales invoice posting.
Cash
Don't
account,
get.
cash account related to sales account, customer account.
No, I'm not going to take cash now. I already taken advance from the customer. Sales invoice posting on credit. Normally, what is the entry? Vishwanath?
Madam, customer account data to sales account.
Srinu, why you're getting confused? Customer is going to debit, sales is going to credit, right?
Okay, madam.
Yeah. So what is the GL account should I give here, Swarna?
Here we have to give sales GL, ma'am.
Sales GL account, credit. Credit means 50 posting. This is our GL account. See, okay. So 1,05,001, 2 are these are the reconciliation accounts. Don't use them directly then. Okay. So customer is going to debit and sales GL account is going to credit. Star. Okay. Save it. Now see here itself, I can show you that entry, document, display. Now customer is debit, sales GL account is credit. Okay. Now let's see the customer report. Okay, customer report. Okay, I forgot. 1 second. I forgot to show that ledger actually. FAGLB03. At the time of advance, at the time of advance, which GL account is updated? Please tell me. I forgot to show that report. GL. When I taken the advance from the customer, which GL account is updated? 1 lakh, which 2 lakhs or 1 lakh 501?
1,502.
Yeah. 1 lakh 501. Right. So at the time of advance, I forgot to show that actually. So, right? No. 1 lakh 502. Yeah. So at the time of advance from the customer, okay. So it will not update 2,111. It update your which 1,56,000 with 1,500 advance. At the time of sales, okay, after sales, when I look at the FBL 1N, sorry, FBL 5N, customer report, FBL 5N, FBL 5N, execute, now he is debited. At the time of advance, he is credited. At the time of sales, he is debited. When he is debit here, which GL account you will think to update in the GL model? Which GL account? At the time of sales, do you think which GL is updated? When I give customer debit, which GL account is going to debit there?
Sales account.
200,111.
Huh?
200,111 customer GL.
Customer,
Yes, madam. Customer GL.
which is that?
200,111.
2?
madam.
Yeah, exactly. Right. When I did sales with the customer, I assign the 2,111 GL account into the customer master. Right. Obviously, it will update that one. What is that? FAGLB 03. 2 lakhs. This we know last time also I shown that whenever I did the sales, it is going to debit. At the time of advance, your liability is going update, which is 1 lakh series. At the time of sales, obviously it is going to update your assets, which is 2 series. Right? But now, my question is now, suppose okay, so what is that 1,502? This is debit, this is credit. And what about this 2,111? This is debit, this is credit. Okay, now what I'm telling you, at the time of advance, this is credited. At the time of sales, this is debited. When you look at the balance sheet, what happened? One is at liabilities, right? One is at, is it right or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, madam.
Okay, balance sheet is okay. There is right on the balance sheet. But the only problem is when I look at the ledger of this 1,502, what do you think? You tell me. When I look at this ledger of 1,502, what do you think? It is showing credit balance. What do you think for this?
Balance printing.
Huh?
We still have a liability.
Still okay. You think that okay, still I have advance from the customer, do you think, right? When I look at this ledger, what do you think? Still he has to pay something amount from the customer, do you think, right? Is it?
Yes. Yes.
So you have to make these two GLs 0, right or not? For this purpose, but net effect is same. Net effect is correct. When I look at the net effect, suppose here it is credit, here it is debit, net effect is okay. 0. Here credit is debit means the final output is 0. But when I look at this individual ledger, so end user can think, okay, still advance is there from the customer. So, or when he look at this 2,111, so what he thinks, yes, we have some amount from the customer, he has to pay something. He already paid. But when I look at this, we think that he has to pay something. So we have to clear these two GLs. Okay. So that I am going to do, right? So it is showing credit here. It is showing, sorry, debit here. It is showing debit. So you think that yes, we have some amount receivable from the customer. When I look at this 1,502,000, you think that okay, still I have advance from the customer. Credit side. So we have to make these GLs 0. Okay. Now I am going to 20, 39, 39 and 32. Yeah. Okay. 39. There I can transfer the advance from the 39. Okay. So what is that? F dash 39. Okay. So transfer of advance, transfer of amount from special GL account, enter. So here select, just double click, okay, 1,56,000, save it. Again enter. What is the entry? We can see document. Always write the entries in our notebook. Okay. Here customer is debit, here customer is credit. So look at the posting keys 0916. These are the special GL related posting keys. Note down this also. Okay. Customer is credit, customer is debit. So after this, when I go to FAGLB03, your 1,502,000 becomes 0. Is it? Your 1,502,000 is become 0. Go back. And 2,111,000 also becomes 0. Okay. Is it now? Okay. But when I look at FBL 5N, when I look at FBL 5N, so it is also become 0. But where it is supposed to be? It's supposed to be where?
Open items, madam. Payable.
What's you know?
Open items. That
Open
means
item.
we have to payable. That means
No, your voice is not clear. It's supposed to be where?
so.
It's where it should be these items. Karna? These items supposed to be where? In the open item or somewhere else?
Open item, madam.
Open item.
Should be in clear item, na? So we cleared this transaction, right? You have to get it any amount from him. Huh?
Yeah, okay, ma'am.
Yeah, it's supposed to be when it becomes 0. Open item means still you have receivables, you have to receivables anything from him. No, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Is it?
yes, ma'am.
It's supposed to be under cleared item, right? So for this purpose, I have to execute one more step, F-32, 39, 32. We have to execute further 2 steps, 39 for transfer of amount from special GL, 32 for we have to make this open item as a cleared item. Okay. Special GL indicator A, process open item. Okay, double click on both the debit and credit, which is shown in under the open items that I am going to clear. Save it. Okay, so now after that FBL 5N, when I look at that, what is showing? It shows that No items. Where it is clear, right? Okay. This
Yes,
is
ma'am.
about advance from the customer. The same till now, creation of customer group, account group, everything is as it is like vendor only. Advance from the advance to vendor, how I did, advance from customer also same. Okay. So who did up to last class? Who did the practice, Srinu?
Yes, madam. I'm doing, madam.
No. Up to which topic you did the practice?
Vendor, AP, madam. Up to AP, I practice.
APP?
APP, no, madam.
What about Swarna?
I watched.
I
the
have done APP half, ma'am. Those configuration I have done and the testing I have to do.
Okay, fine. APP is also you done. Very good. Customer master?
No, ma'am, not yet started. I have to start
Okay.
today.
Yeah, fine. What about Teja? Vishwanath?
Ma'am,
Up to which
hello.
topic you did the practice? Yes.
Up to basic settings.
Basic settings.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Why?
Actually, I don't have time, as you know.
Okay, Sunday, Saturdays also you have?
Actually, I will travel to many places those days, weekends.
Okay. So see the topics we are now in accounts receivable.
Yeah.
Okay. Do that.
Okay.
Okay, so now what I'm telling, next topic I'm going to discuss which is document splitting concept. Okay. What I'm going to discuss, document splitting. Actually now what is the version we are using? We are using ECC 6.0. ECC 6.0. Right. So before we have 4.7 version. Now we have ECC 6.0. From ECC 6.0 we have new concept, that is new GL concept. Okay, from ECC onwards we have new GL concept. There two topics are document splitting, and the other is parallel ledger. So this again discuss. This is our last topic. Okay. So these are the two topics, parallel ledger, and parallel ledger means we can work on the multiple currencies. USD, GBP, suppose INR, you want to post in the three currencies. Yes, in this case we use parallel ledger. So document splitting, so parallel ledger, these are the new concept under from the ECC 6.0. These are part of new GL concept. It was not there in the 4.7. Okay, so that I'm going to discuss. Make a note this. Okay, make a note. What are the new concept we have from ECC, new GL concept, under the document splitting parallel ledger. Now I'm going to discuss about document splitting concept. Why we use document splitting concept? First, I will show the screen so that you will understand. F-22. Okay, what is this F-22? So here, I'm going to customer debit, sales invoice posting. Customer is debit. At the time of customer debit, you can able to post the profit centers here. Tell me. You can give the profit centers here?
No, madam.
No.
No. Suppose 50, where I can give at the time of sales GL account, I can give here. But at the time of, I will not post you, I will just show you. So document, simulate. So at the time of customer debit, I won't give any profit centers. At the time of sales, yes, I can give. But when I look at the report, I can see the same like this. But through document splitting concept, system can derive these profit centers to the customer. I can see the customer also profit center wise report. Okay, so that is the purpose we use document splitting concept. I'll explain you clearly. So document splitting concept introduced from ECC 6.0. So which scenario it is useful, you know? Say for example, there are again 3 types of document splitting concept. One is active, one is passive, other is subsequent splitting. What is active? What is active document splitting? Active document splitting means, suppose in F-22, okay, I did sales from 2 different profit centers to one customer. I have sold 2 products from 2 different profit centers. Okay, so customer is debit. Normally customer is debit, sales is credit. But here, for this customer, I am selling from 2 different profit centers. So customer is debit as usual. Sales GL account is credit 1,50,000. This is 1,50,000 from steel. So I have given the steel profit center. Again, sales GL account is credit. The remaining 50,000 from cement profit center I have given. I have given profit centers for these GL account. I can't give the profit center to customer. Here, then when I go to FB03, the same entry I can see whatever I posted. Customer is debit, sales GL account is credit steel, sales GL account is credit cement. But through this document splitting concept, there is one option in the FB03 itself. Okay, I have this tab actually. When I click the tab, you can see the customer report profit center wise. You can see the customer also profit center wise. Customer debit 1,50,000 steel, right? 50,000 again customer debit cement. So what it did, what is meaning of document splitting? It split the document or not? It split the customer debit item. As usual, sales is debit, profit center steel. Sales is credit, cement profit center. So this is about active document splitting. Any questions?
No, madam.
Okay, fine. So next is, what is this next? Passive. Passive means, okay, now you are taking amount from the customer against 2 profit centers. I've done sales from 2 different profit centers. You receiving 2 lakhs rupees from the customer against 2 different profit centers. So what you do? Normally, when I receive the amount from the customer, bank or cash is debit, customer is credit, right? So here, bank is debit. This 1,50,000 belongs to steel profit center. I have given the steel profit center. Again, bank is debit, bank or cash, whatever. 50,000 rupees. I have given the cement profit center. So total, how much customer is credit? 2 lakhs. So this is the entry I post in F-28 as usual. Bank debit steel, bank debit cement, and customer clear. Now, document entry. So in FB03, when I see the same entry, I can see bank debit steel, bank debit cement, total customer 2 lakhs. But when I select the customer, here I can see only customer credit 2 lakhs. But here, when I click this option, you can see the customer profit center wise. Customer credit steel 1,50,000. Customer credit again cement 50,000. So this is as usual. Bank is debit steel, bank is credit cement. Okay, it split the customer credit item. Okay, so this is about passive document split. Next is subsequent splitting or zero balance clearing. Actually, this is when you have done transaction between two profit centers in a big, okay, so sorry, normal posting, GL posting. Subsequent splitting or zero balance means salary account is, see here, salaries of steel profit center paying by the cement profit center. These are the internal transactions. So salaries of steel who are paying? Cement profit center. So that is the reason what I do in F-02, right? In F-02, salary account is debit. Salary account is debit. Whose salaries this is? Steel. Okay, steel profit center I have given debit. Bank or cash is credit. Who paid actually? Cement. This is the entry I post. Is it? Fine. But in FD03, the same I can see salaries is debit in steel and bank is credit in the cement, the same I can see. Fine. Now, when I click the GL view tab, here if you observe, we have to when you look at the ledger, okay, balance sheet or whatever, where there is a debit, there should be one credit or not. Here you have given one steel profit center, one only debit. Where is one more credit for the steel profit center? We are preparing the balance sheet profit center wise. That is the reason I create the profit center, right or not? Is it?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Why I create the profit center? I want to see the report profit center wise. If the entry is like this, there is only one debit here in steel. Where is one more credit? When I look at the cement profit center report, there is only one credit there. Where is one more debit? So, through document, but finally in the balance sheet, that is okay. I'm not talking about the balance sheet. When I look at the whatever individual ledgers I'm talking, what I'm telling, you know. So here salaries account is debit steel. This is the entry I posted. Salary account is debit steel. System automatically create one line item for this debit. Against that, it will create one credit line item. Zero balance clearing account 50,000 profit center steel. Is it? There is one debit in the steel. System automatically create one zero balance. This is just for control purpose. There is one debit in the steel, one more credit in the GL, in the credit of steel. And bank is credit. I have given the entry here. Bank is debit in the cement. Bank is credit in the cement. For this credit line item in the cement, system automatically debit one more line item for the cement, zero balance clearing account. Understood? Please respond. Understood or not?
No.
Huh? Understood or not?
Ma'am, can you please once again explain the
Yeah,
subsequent split?
yeah. So this is the entry I posted in the F-02, right? Salary account is debit, cash is credit in the cement. Here what I'm telling, we are preparing the reports profit center wise, right? Profit center wise, you want to see the report. When I look at the salaries GL account in the steel profit center, there is only one debit you can see. Where is one more credit? Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
When I look at the cement ledger or whatever, bank GL or bank ledger, there you can see only one credit. Cement profit center wise, I'm telling. When I look at the cement profit center report, I can see only one credit in the bank. Where is one more debit? Where there is debit, there we have one credit. This is our golden rules, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So system what it will do, no? This is zero balance for salary GL account. I have given debit in the steel. For this steel debit, system will create one credit. Credit it will create. So one debit in the steel, one credit in the steel profit center. So this is the entry I posted in the bank GL account, credit. In the cement profit center, I have given credit. System automatically generate one line item for this cement debit. It will create one credit line item. So if you finally see, when you look at the steel profit center report, yes, there is one debit and there is one credit. This is just control purpose. This is not actual posting. When you look at the both the steel and cement profit center together, the net effect is zero by this entry. When I look at the steel, cement two together profit center, when I preparing the balance sheet, the net effect is zero. But when I look at the, I'm telling individual profit center report, I can see only one debit here. What is the meaning of salary? 5 lakhs rupees only, it is showing one debit. Okay, so that is the reason it create one line item for this.
Okay, ma'am.
Understood, others?
Yes, yes, madam.
So
Yes, ma'am.
by doing this entry, the individual profit center reports are also debit and credit. But here by this entry also, net effect is zero. But when I look at the two profit centers together, yes, the net effect is zero. But when I look at the individual profit centers report, okay. So this is the concept. Please verify this concept again. Okay, I will create the GLs tomorrow. I will do the posting in this. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Fine. Yeah. Okay. So we can continue tomorrow. Okay. So verify this video. Okay. Again.
Okay.
Fine. Understood, Ramya? Now you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Fine. Okay. So we can continue tomorrow.